What's up, Veve fam, Omi homies, my fellow digital snipers? It's Z here. I'm going to do this live stream to talk about the MTL upcoming drops and more. There's a lot of stuff that came out from the recent AMA that we had on Discord, so let's go through it. One of the biggest one was the MTL. We've known that they've been working on MTL for a while now. I mean, it feels like forever, but for a while now. And basically, one of the things that they said is regarding the withdrawals, you can withdraw a minimum of $50. That'll be the minimum withdrawal. But you're gonna have to have $1,000 available before you can withdraw at least 50. So it's interesting. So if you have, anything below that, if you have $980, you can't withdraw anything. You have to have a balance of 1,000 before you can start withdrawing. So that's rather interesting that that's what you need to have before you can withdraw. So basically what they're saying or making you do is input more money into the app, or just, sell or make some more money off the collectibles, have that balance there and be able to take out that balance right there. 50 is the minimum. Another interesting thing which has polarized the community is they're going to charge you 10% to withdraw your money. So if you're withdrawing $1,000, that's $100 right off the top as their fee. And, some people aren't happy with that. Some people wish it was more of a flat fee, $25, $50 a transaction. That seemed a little bit more reasonable than $10 off the top. And that's, some people don't mind it, but the higher you're withdrawing, the more money is being taken out. If you're withdrawing 10,000, 15,000, that's $1,000 right off the top from there for 10,000. If you're withdrawing 50, that's $5,000. Just to withdraw your 50,000, that's $5,000. So think about it like that. So if you have collectibles that have gone to that high amount and you're selling, well, you're going to get charged, that fee. So if you sell your partner statue or your Spider-Man and now you have 50 grand, just know that it's going to cost you. Obviously, there's already a fee from the marketplace. So the current marketplace fee, depending on what you're pulling out, I believe is what, 8.5%, 8. So that's, you already have that fee when you sell it, and then you're going to have the fee when you withdraw it. And don't forget taxes, depending on where you live. So those were the MTL news that came out. They're still working on it. It's not finalized yet, but they have been working on it. We did get some screenshots regarding what they were doing. We did get some screenshots showing us kind of like the interface, and they even told us, hey, the interface is kind of, looks cheap. Because it is. It hasn't been set up. It's just what they're using now to make sure everything's going through and everything's going smoothly. So that's that. Bots always comes up, and we've been, they released a Medium article before regarding all the bots and everything else they're doing for bots. People still scream bots every time there is a drop. There's hundreds of thousands or millions, people going for the drop, and potentially only 3,000 or 10,000. So obviously, it is going to be hard to get a drop, but people still say it's bots. That doesn't mean it's 100% free of bots. Of course, there's always bots or scripts or anything else that people might be doing to try to get the drops. But they did mention that the drops, they were blocking about 30 or 33% of the traffic coming in. They were blocking, so they wouldn't even let it get into the store to be able to be part of the drop. So just think about that. If there's hundreds of thousands of people, or even just say 1 million people trying to get a drop, they're blocking 30 to 33%, I think they said. So that's like 300,000 people that they're blocking from getting into the drop that are potentially bots. Obviously, it could be a handful that are not bots, but that's a big chunk of people that they're blocking. So that's a lot of percentage that they're blocking, and that's great. We're happy for that, because obviously we don't want to see bots in there. Bots are just, a hassle. As we've seen before, bots were taking drops, and some drops Another thing that they mentioned about the bots is they're buying obviously they have to have a lot of different phones and a lot of different accounts to be able to purchase the amount that they're saying. Some bots are saying, oh, I got 300,000, or I got 300 in the drop. I got 1,000 different items in the drop, where that could possibly not be the case because it's difficult. You have to have all those different phones and accounts and everything else ready to go in one drop to be able to get. And one account can only get that one drop at the particular time. Yes, there's rebounds, but that means you have to try for every account. But if the bots are supposedly getting it off that first drop, off the first push of a button, then that's not the case, because then you're gonna have to have a lot of different phones and a lot of different accounts just to supposedly get 300 items in that drop, which there's a lot of bot accounts claiming that they're doing that out there. So doesn't seem to be the case, but a lot of the times they're just trying to sell you something, so just be aware of that they could be trying to sell you an item or sell you the bot that they're using to try to pick up your business, sell you the bot or that script. So they're working on that. They're also mentioned regarding the updated showroom. They're still working on that as well, and also the showroom for the comics. We've been waiting for a way to show our comics in the showroom. They said they're working on that. It's gonna be kind of like a glass setup and everything else like that, where you can display each comic book. So we'll see when it comes out. They're still working on it. One of the things that we have to, they keep reiterating, and I keep telling people this as well. They're doing a lot. It's a lot of different things. We keep asking for updates on things, but there's so many different things that they're working on right now. So some things do take priority over others. But just remember that there's so many different things that they're working on. They have developers and everything else like that, trying to work on so many different aspects, and that's not even including the metaverse, the Veveverse that they're working on. So they imagine that's going to be vast. There's so much that they have to do just for that. So yeah, give them time. It's a lot, but give them time. Okay. So now let's talk about the drops. We have 2 drops coming up tomorrow. So the first one, Sunday, February 20th at 8 a.m. It's going to be the No Time to Die poster. This is going to be set number 5. So it is the poster for the plane, the glider. So let's see how much it is. Glider blueprint. It's 87 bucks for that poster. Rare, only 6,000. So once they take off their percentage, it's going to be less than that, less than 6,000. Yeah, so that's a lot. I can't recall how much the other ones were. How much did they charge? 6%. Yeah, and then 2.5%. So that's 8.5% off the top. If you happen to sell and make any money off that, just remember that there's always fees when you sell. So that's tomorrow at 8 a.m. 6,000 only. So definitely people are gonna cry bot on this one because there's only 6,000, and it's always hard. It's always hard to get a drop. So I can't even imagine on this one right here. So. The other thing is the Triumph motorcycle. So this one's also going to be tomorrow, Sunday 20th at noon. And let's see how many editions are on this one. So 9,000, and it's going to be rare. So on this one we have 6,000. This one we have 9,000. Also $87. First edition, and no first edition on this one. I'm guessing because it's a poster. First edition this, so that's pretty cool. This one actually looks cool. I want to see it 3D. I mean, look at the detail on this thing. The detail looks good. Very clean. Chrome, the spokes, everything else. So yeah, I would like to see more of a detail of this on the AR and see how it looks. Yeah, the tires, another print, everything else. So that's interesting. So yeah, that's cool. Good luck tomorrow on these 2. I mean, they're they're really hard to get, you know, 9,000 and 6,000. So let's see how you do it. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you going to try to go for these drops or not? You know, it's first of all, I'd say $7. So if you're a true collector and you really like this item, obviously you would go for it. But if you're not, and if you're interested, like a lot of people are in Veve to flip, let me know if this is something you're interested in flipping, or try to see if you can hold on and make some more money later on. Let me know. We haven't seen these sort of go up a lot. We'll go through the marketplace right now, just take a look and see where the other items from No Time to Die are. So we'll take a look at that. Let me pull something up here. Okay. Sorry, just trying to pull up here. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so let's look at the marketplace. Okay, Valdo's case. 63. What did this one come out at? I can't remember. I think this one was like 100. Here, let me see. No, that's not it. Yeah, those are the masks, the glider. The glider was $127. That was for the rare. Ultra rare was $197. Mask was $57. There's Valdo's case was $67. So I mean, it's below. It's below what it came out at. It's the drop issue right here. Yeah, here's the whole series. Yeah, there we go. Listed. Yep. There we go. So 67, and it's selling for 63. So obviously it's not a lot. Give me 1 second, just checking something. Yeah, so it's not a lot. Where's the ticket? Oh, the movie ticket, that's something different. Let me look at the series here. So 67 for that one. So it's selling below price. Let me see if the mask comes out here. There's the mask, 88. 57. I mean, it's been out for a while now. Since what? October. So from October to now, it's gone up like what, $30, $31. So obviously not a big jump. The glider, I mean, wasn't this selling for store price was 127, and it's now at 121. So it's below store price. And the ultra rare definitely is higher because it's, I think it was 100 and change to 197, 475. So I mean, from October to now, you know, okay, a couple $100, but not much. These tend to not go up that much. Even some of the other stuff. Let's look at the other posters. $87, and now it's 79, so it's below. So yeah, the tend not to do that well. Obviously the glider is the best one so far. I think one, because it's animated and it looks cool, and it's an actual it's not like a poster, and it's not a 2D, it's a 3D, so you can see it better and see all the elements and everything else around it. So yeah, let's see how it does. It might do better than, I mean, the motorcycle, I could see it doing similar to this. to the like rare and ultra rare. And that one was ultra rare. It was a rare, but just the way it looks and everything else. So just think about these two when you're thinking about pricing for future pricing. But even these two haven't moved that much since. Obviously, the ultra rare more because of the items. Because it's ultra rare, so it's not that many listed, not that many that were sold. So that's where we are on that. And the other thing that they're doing for Monday is Loki. They're doing a Loki President's Day drop. It's President Loki for President's Day. No Medium article on this yet, but obviously it's $6.99. There's going to be 5 covers. We can see them right here. Liking this one. Oh yeah, this one looks good. Look at this. Menacing. This one a little bit more playful. A little Veve ultra rare, but what's the thing? Oh yeah. So $6.99. Most likely 30,000 drops with a variation of these as we've seen before on the other ones. So good luck on this. Usually comics tend to be a little bit more difficult than blind boxes, at least for me. So to each their own, everybody's different. But let me know in the comment section below. I mean, of the things that I mentioned, which one of these are you most interested in? You know, the glider poster, the motorcycle, Triumph motorcycle, or the Loki comic. Okay, let's take a look at the market. Homie's down. Homie's been down for a while. It came down, I think, to 5 as well, like 0.005-ish, somewhere around there. Let's take a look at the market. Some things are good prices right now. The Mickeys are down. Everything's, oh, Lady and the Tramp's at 1,000. Wow. Just keep dropping. It dropped below 1,000 right there. Came back up, dropped back down. Sheesh, so that one and the Donald, 21% and 20% drop. Okay, wow. So that's on that. Let me take a look at oh yeah, they changed that. So let me take a look at it from here. I like going to the data tables. It'll pop up right now. Okay, here we go. So 24-hour change. There's the glider dropping again. But let me go here. Okay. So what's gone up? A lot of randos have gone up. House of Cards, Bellina, Labbits. The rare glider went up a little bit, 9%. Zombie Hunter, Captain America, that one was a good one too. Just the other day, it was at 268 was the floor price, 268. Because I was looking at it, and I was looking at that one and a couple other ones, and then when I went to look back at that one, the 268 was gone. It was already up to 290, so now we're at 343. So lesson learned, you know, strike fast. Captain America rare. The mask went up 4. Ultra rare spider, Ben Riley. Yeah, so you can see it's a lot of the other little randoms or smaller ones, like Mermacornos and stuff like that. DeLorean, Captain America. Not that much. So I want to see the losers because I saw a lot of the golden moments. Yeah, here we go. 36% drop. Wow, Dragon Girl. Goofy. 31% drop on Goofy. Wow, 21. So 2,130. So that's a big chunk. I mean, right now it's a good time to buy a lot of these because they're down. They're down a lot. So here we go. Lady and the Tramp, 1,000. Donald. Sorcerer's Hat, 2850. Dude, look at this Iron Man, 2200. 2200 for the Iron Man. Give me a second. 2200 for the Iron Man. That's dropped 22% in one day. Lenticular cards, they're dropping too. They dropped a lot. 22% for Daisy Duck. Well, Storms has been dropping. It always goes down. Hasn't been doing much. It goes up a little bit and goes back down, but that's a huge drop. 66 bucks if you want to get it. Look, the partner statue. 30,000 for the partner statue. I gotta open this chart. Where? Dude. I mean, 47, 45. Because, yeah, the last time I had checked, it was like 42, 43. Oh, now we're at 30. 30. Look at the listings. I mean, we didn't have that many. 100, 160. But then look at the listing, 200. Okay, so even though it doesn't seem like it went up a lot, that's a lot of these that came on the market, which affects the price of the other ones as well. Plus you have the gem squeeze and everything else going on. But even them putting like an extra, what, 50? Not even 50. I mean, like 40 affects the market, because now you have an extra 40 that you can purchase. And those people desperate to sell, what do? They push the price down, as you can see here. Look at just in the last, what, 2 days, it went from 38 to 30. So it dropped 8 grand in the last 2 days. So that's wow, that's incredible. Hopefully this thing resets the correct way, the way I wanted it to. Okay. Oh, did it? No, I didn't. 24-hour change. Yeah, I like doing it like that. So let's go back to the golden moments there. Okay, here we go. That's a big drop, man. That's a big drop. So 30. I mean, we were talking about these, and you know, the 40 something thousand, 50,000 before. Killer Croc. 600. I mean, if you ever wanted to buy one of these, 600, there you go. See, 3PO. I mean, 16% still a big chunk of the drop. It is $33.99, but that's a big drop. Elsa, if you ever wanted to get Elsa, you just got a 16% discount right now. Yeah, just look in the last couple days. I mean, it's 43% down. So overall, everything's down, but these, just remember, these are grails. These are up here. So when they go down, but when they come back up, they bounce a lot better than some of these would, you know, like Ultraman or Marvel Mighties, or even Stamps, or some of the other Batmans that are not the top Batmans. They don't bounce back. They bounce back well. The Grails do. So, little Spider-Man, if you ever want to get a little Spider-Man. See, look at that ultra rare Storm for 420. Donnie. Yeah, Donnie's always there. I don't know if anybody's buying it or not. R2D2 dropped also as well, 14%. Zombie Hunter Spider-Man 169. That's not bad. I remember I was trying to buy it weeks ago. It was like 130, and it jumped to like 300. Groot, 14%. Here's Mickey again. Lenticular cards have been taking a hit. All of them took a hit. There's Mickey. There's Pluto. So look at that. Ultra rare. First edition. Dropped 13%. 768. So, I mean, great time to buy. And great time to try to get as much as you can from the set. You know, remember, these are all first edition cards. Spider-Man hanging out. If you wanted to get Spider-Man uncommon, $479. Happy Whistle. So the Mickeys, those Mickeys are down. I mean, good time to buy. 618 floor price. 618. This thing was twice as much as it was, twice as much as this, just like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So this one, the Happy Whistle, and the other one, the common, I forget the name of it. I think the other one is in the 500 range. So you can get 2 of these for just over 1,000. And they were twice as much as they were now. Globes. Ultra rarest of a woman. 230. That's horrible. She has been just dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. So it's incredible. Alligator Loki. So yeah, right now it's a great time to try to get, I mean, basically almost anything. Everything's down. But grails, golden moments, lenticular cards, Steamboat Willie. It's not a grail, but it's in that category, like right below it. So that could be a potential. And then any of the Batmans as well. Batman is down, or Spider-Man. Spider-Man is down. And also, if you want just complete sets too, a lot of them are good, like Deadpool, Captain America, so, but look at that, Donald dropped 8%. So this one was, I remember it peaked at 1,200 because they have a Donald. It peaked at 1,200 and then it came back down. Wally's always been low. I mean, always been in that 1,000 range. Doesn't get much love, unfortunately. There we go, a jaunty jig, that's what it's called. So down 7%, 550. If you wanted to get one of these, 550 is it's a great price. Great price for this. It was twice as much before. So everything's down. People are still holding out. One of the things that came out from the AMA is this whole spicy thing that people were like waiting on something spicy, or because one of the people in the AMA before had said at the end of February it's going to be something spicy, so people were going crazy thinking it was, you know, something related to Pokemon or something else like that, or they were just speculating. So that didn't help, you know, us at the marketplace, because it just created more of a gem squeeze, people selling stuff just to make sure they had the money to buy whatever that spicy thing was that was coming out. So unfortunately, you know, that didn't help the squeeze, but then they clarified that it wasn't anything. It's just the way they speak. So that's just the way they speak. So that's how it is, unfortunately. So we didn't get much of that. But that's it. Let me know in the comment section below what do you think about the market. Are you picking up any items right now? Let me know. Let me know what those are. And this is Z from Digital Snipers. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream or in the next video.